New tonight, a grieving widower says someone stole the ashes of his late wife in a home burglary.
His story is just so sad and so upsetting. He had been planning to spread his wife's ashes at sea in Hawaii, where they once shared a romantic anniversary trip together. Only Channel 9's Samantha Manning spoke with that devastated husband tonight. And Sam, detectives say it's an open investigation, but there's no sign of the missing ashes.
Martha, Frank Schieber told me tonight that he feels he has now lost his wife twice. His wife, Nancy, passed away from cancer 4 weeks ago, and he was getting ready to fulfill her dying wish, but he now worries that won't be able to happen.
I was married 33 years. It's an awfully big hole in my life.
Frank Schieber now lives in the Maitland home he bought with his wife, Nancy, in December.
She always wanted to live on a house on a lake.
In fact, it had been on her bucket list. As a native Floridian, Nancy loved the water and especially fell in love with the beautiful blue skies and clear ocean on a trip to celebrate their 25th wedding anniversary in 2009.
We had had a trip of a lifetime to Hawaii.
Frank says he wanted to bring Nancy back there one more time.
In her last few days in hospice, we were chatting with, well, what would you like done with your ashes? And she didn't have a really good idea. I said, well, you know, I can take you back to that beach in Hawaii. And she just lit up and said, you do that for me? And I said, yeah, I would.
Frank bought the plane tickets for the August 1st trip. But then on Monday, Frank's home was burglarized and Nancy's ashes were stolen.
When I realized the bag was gone, I was running through the house. No, no, no. How could it be gone?
Frank says the ashes were in a white box just like this one, in a travel bag he kept in the bedroom.
I can just imagine that once they figured out what it was after leaving the home, that she's going to end up in a dumpster or in a ditch, and she deserves much better than that.
For Frank, the loss is unimaginable.
Nothing is like losing the ashes of the person you love and being unable to fulfill her dying wish.
And Frank told me he canceled that trip to Hawaii that he was going to be taking with one of his sons.
So heartbreaking, Sam. Now, the funeral home where Nancy was cremated says that the person who has the ashes can drop them off anonymously, correct?
That's right. They say they want to do whatever they can to help Frank. It's De Gaspee Funeral Home on North Orlando Avenue. Again, they say the ashes can be dropped off there and they will return them to Frank.
All right, let's hope that happens.
I hope so.
All right, Sam. And we have posted more of this man's emotional interview online. You can hear more by going to WFTV.com. And you can also share the story with your friends and family by going to the WFTV Facebook page.